Hello, welcome to Chasing Diecast Cars. At the beginning of November, the German Müller drugstores were having a sale of 20% off. They do that several times a year. Just like last year, I wanted to buy all of the relevant Siku newbies and show them off to you, but I'm currently in a lockdown, so there was no way of getting to Germany. Luckily, Amazon lowers its prices, German Amazon that is, whenever Müller has a sale. So as I was able to order some of them online, not all of them though, some were sold out. I tried to get them via My Toys, which is a German toy store. They had all of the missing ones, but for some strange reason they did not want to deliver the Audi RS5 to Belgium. But Diecast Dude came through and provided me with the missing ones, except for the Audi, which he didn't have either. Anyways, let's take a look at everything I got the past 2 weeks, or received the past 2 weeks. So these were also on sale at Müller. They were already priced down to I think €4 and then the 20% off. Something I have to point out here, with ordering online, the tax rate in Germany, normal tax rate is 19% VAT, so value added tax. But because of the coronavirus and the economic problems that go with it, Germany has lowered their VAT to 16%. So the prices on German Amazon are 16% included. Now, whenever I order something in Germany and have it shipped to Belgium, they deduct the 16% and add the 21% VAT. That is that is the tax rate in Belgium. So I paid 5% more than I would have paid if I was able to get them in Germany. So anyways, that's why the numbers seem to not add up to 20%. That's the difference in the tax rate that's causing that. So what I have here is a trailer set. It's a tractor trailer, articulated tractor trailer combo in a football club Bayern or Bavaria livery. It's the MAN TGX XXL. And this is pretty recent, January 20 packaging date. Now, I'm not really into football or soccer, as the Americans say, but I pretty much collect every version of this of these tractor trailer combos. So let's take a look. So we got the MAN. Very dark tinted windows. It does have an interior, but although this one, no, there's no interior. Okay, that's interesting. So we got the side deco. It's got deco in the front and nothing in the back here. Then we got the trailer, 3 axles. So we got a little bit of metal here on the bottom, but it's mostly plastic. Doors don't open in the back. Got the stadium that is depicted here on the box. And then that's how it attaches, just like that. And I got another one. I basically wanted an example of this bus. This is a new bus, so it's the same livery. It's called Team Bus 2019-2020. So it was the same price, by the way. So I'm guessing for 2020-2021 they're going to put a different sticker on it with some other team members. And since I'm not really interested in that, I'm just going to peel off that sticker like that. already looks much better. So this is also a MAN. Let's see what it's called on the base. The Lions Coach L. That's what it's actually called, and not Team Bus. So 2 axles in the back. Got these big mirrors in the front that are, I'm not sure if they are separate pieces, but yeah, they're kind of attached on the inside. You can kind of see that, but it's kind of hard to see with the dark windows. So again, full tempo. The other things that are written out here are seem to be tempos and not stickers, but these will be the same every year, I guess. Just the players sticker will be changed out every year, I'm guessing. Mia San Mia, I don't know what that means. Doesn't seem German to me. But yeah, quite a heavy piece, so everything that you see in red is metal, and then of course there's a lot of glass in it. But yeah, pleasantly surprised by this model. It's a nice one. Don't collect a lot of buses, but I really wanted this coach. This looks pretty sweet. Then in the box I got from Diecast Dude that had the Siku and some other stuff. There were also some Lucy's. A very cool Matchbox motorhome. Didn't have this version yet. Gold cabin, so this is a fantasy casting, but it's a very realistic looking one if you ask me. The black motorhome part in the back. It's got this little ramp here, so you can drive in your bikes or your quad or whatever. Very cool model. Let's see. I try and look inside. So you got the dining table, you got the sofa there, you got the kitchen area. You can also look at it from above. So nicely detailed in there like that. And the sleeping area here on top. It's a cool model. I love to collect that. And then the other 2 he got for me were these express deliveries. These are also fancy casting. I already have these. I showed 2 versions of it in a video I did on Matchbox retoolings. But I actually have a whole bunch of these. So, but yeah, cool model. Plastic body, metal base. He also found these in store for me. Actually, this whole row here he found in store for me. I'll link the video where he found these at the end of this video. You can just click on that if you want to look at that. So these are Welly 2-packs. Did not have this Wrangler, really wanted that, so he brought that for me. And at the back here we can see all the other ones in the set. I already had most of those. We'll also take a look at them so that you can I'm not just teasing you with showing these, but actually showing them, not just on the back of a card, but in front of the screen. The real vehicles. €2.99, so €1.50 per car. That's a good price. Oh, taped up as usual with Welly. So just going to cut that. So we got the 2003 Dodge Viper SRT10. So we got the headlights and the logo painted in the front. And in the back, nothing detailed. Nice interior as always with the Welly. Already had this one in this single packaging, but looks to be the same, although the taillights are not painted on this one. It does have a Dodge name on the bumper there, and it says Viper on this side. See? But it does not get the red paint on the taillights like this one does. The rest seems to be exactly the same detail wise. Oh yeah, it's got Viper on the side. Yeah, this one too. Forgot to mention that. Probably on the other side too. Yeah, there you go. But the one I really wanted it for was this Wrangler. So the 2007 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. It's got those off-road tires on it that look pretty nice. Got the headlights done, and these black stripes for to mimic the grille and the Jeep name. Got Rubicon on the side of the hood, and then in the back get the tail lights. Yeah, that's nice, and some reverse lights, the door handle, the hinges. Wow, very nicely detailed. Would have been crazy if they also painted the red on the third brake light there, but you know, can't have your cake and eat it too, right? So the wheel arches here are plastic, part of the interior I think, and then the rocker panel is part of the base. And we get again a nice interior. It's got everything it needs to have, proper steering wheel, no stump, you know, very nice, love it. Totally not disappointed by this one. You know, it's even got the wrinkles on the rucksack, on the cover of the spare wheel. Love it. Awesome. Then let's take a look at that first set here in the corner. So we got the Porsche 911, the 991 model. In red, again nicely detailed in the front here. Everything is there what you would expect on a model like this. In the back, taillights are not painted, but you know, it's a red model, what you expect. It does have the Porsche name and model on it. And again, nicely detailed interior. Even some details in the back that you would not expect in the middle there. That's nicely done. Dashboard does not have any detail unfortunately, but the seats and everything in between does. The yellow BMW Z8, I don't have that color. I do have it in black, an older release with the older style wheels on it. Also has the headlights and the BMW logo, and then the Z8 and the logo in the back. Interior wise, as detailed as they come, I think, on these basic models. You can see the wrinkles again and the soft top. Very nicely done. Also got a red one, a more recent one, but it's got a crack in the windshield, and it's you know, second-hand one. Then we got these two, this set. So we got the whoops, grabbed the wrong one. Got the Jaguar XK Coupe. It's got the silver around the windows. Got the headlights, the grille with the Jaguar logo, some black paint in the bottom grille. And in the back it gets the taillights done, even though it's a red one. Got the chrome stripe and the Jaguar license plate, and it even says XK on the left there. Very nice. This one gets more detail on the dashboard, and then maybe a little less detail in between the seats, but you know, all in all, nice one. And that one came in the pack with the 1982 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe. Got some black paint here on the side, And some black paint here in the grille. Tiny Corvette logo between the pop-up headlights. Got a plastic top, see-through T-top. Some black paint around the rear window too, and the windscreen windshield. Nicely detailed dashboard there. Seems to be an automatic by the looks of it. And even the back part is detailed with some compartments there. In the back we just get the Corvette name. But casting wise the taillights are very detailed. And then the Corvette logo there on the fuel filler cap, of which Fax has an example. He showed it in his one of his latest videos. And then the last set, these two don't have the Mustang, don't care much for it. I do have the 2015 Volvo XC90, and might be taped up still too. I think it is. Yeah. I was planning on showing that in the Volvo video, but you know, I have to show it now. Very nice blue color. It's got the moonroof. Headlights, separate piece for the grille. Very nicely detailed. Look at that. Awesome. Got the taillights painted, the Volvo name XC90 on the left, and I believe it says T6 on the right. Interior wise, 3 rows of seats. Not a lot of detail on the dashboard, but there is some. The seats are very detailed. Cool. So those were all the Wellys I had to show you. Diecast Dude also brought me this 2-pack. So these cars are part of the Exotics 5-pack for 2021, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so apparently these are not available all over the world. $2.99, so €1.50 each. That's an affordable price for the lowlands. Don't have the 5-pack yet. I will be getting it when it's available for an affordable price. But at least I already have these two. So the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Cool model. Nice green color. It's not British racing green. It's a little bit lighter. It's got the Go Faster stripe on top. In yellow. The headlights painted and the Aston Martin logo. Very tinted windows, so you don't get to see inside. Of course, the one I wanted it most for is the Bugatti Chiron 2016 model. So these are made in Indonesia because that's where the 5-packs are made. White rims. Got the grille painted with the Bugatti logo and some silver lines here at the bottom. Too bad it doesn't get the headlights done. Nothing in the back, but it's just a plastic blur anyway, so can't make much of that. Very nice color, typical Bugatti color, at least for in the old days. Lots of Bugattis were in this color. Very nice model, love it. And then he also got me this Lamborghini 5-pack. So €6.99, €1.40 per car. And that is affordable for Europe. So I'm going to do a separate video about on these. So I'm going to keep this one carded for now. Then we get to the Siku cars. Before we get to look at the cars, I'm just going to show you the catalog. So in January 2020 they released all these vehicles. I only got the i8 and the Corvette, so that's what we're going to look at now. So €4.99 normal price, reduced to €4.05 with the Belgian VAT. Number 1533, BMW i8 Police. So we saw that last year in a white. I got it here on the display on the pegs. That's the version from last year. That one is still available, by the way. It's not been replaced. This is just an extra version, a police version. So you get a separate piece for the light bar. So basically full deco on these. It's got the painted headlights. Interior wise, kind of a narrow window to look into it. Since these are a little bit bigger in scale, like 155, they can add a little bit more detail, like the screen on top of the dashboard and stuff. Yeah, cool one. Kind of a generic police livery. They put it in. Looks a bit American, but of course no American police force will have this. No European either, I think. And then the other one that was released early 2020 is the Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 or ZR1. It's got the opening hood. The BMW has no opening part, by the way. These are the ones with the silver corner, so these are the premium ones, so they get the rubber tires. Some have opening parts, some don't. So black painted grills there, painted headlights, and the Corvette logo, black painted roof. Some black paint here on this ventilation thingy. Taillights in the back, the logo, and the ZR1 or ZR1. Plastic spoiler. Rocker panel is part of the base. It's the only one that has the opening part displayed like that. I don't seem to do that very often. It's kind of mimicking Majorette there. Then go back to the catalog. In March 2020 they released all of these. So I picked the Ford, the Bugatti Chiron, Gendarmerie, the Volvo COE rig. Could have bought this one for cheap, but not really my thing. But Diecast Dude did a video on these. So Diecast Dude, please put a link in the comment section of this video to your video, so people can watch that if they want to. So we got the Ford F-150. It's kind of strangely written without the stripe between the F and the 150. Usually there's something between there. Anyways, pretty big casting. Is it See here on the base it has the stripe between there. I must have forgotten that on the card. Got the trailer hitch. Got the Ford logo very big on the tailgate and F-150 molded into the casting. All metal bed, that's what we like to see. Of course for this price range it should have that. Got the rubber tires of course. Opening doors, so you can kind of look at the interior from the side there. Got a completely tempoed front end with the headlights and the grille and the Ford logo. Not a lot of details in the dashboard, but the center console does get quite some detail. And the taillights are nicely done too. But they're mostly on the side and not much in the back, visibility wise. Interesting. And the tailgate also is not straight. I don't know if that's correct for the real vehicle. Maybe Joe from XLT Off-Road Bear can answer that. He's very knowledgeable on Ford. A cool casting. Oh yeah, and the rocker panels kind of stick out like that. Well, it's actually below the rocker panels. These things, these steps, part of the base. Then we get the Bugatti Chiron Gendarmerie. So we got opening doors. Separate piece for the light bar. Got the tempo on the side for the the French police. Sorry. This one has the lensed headlights, the only one so far. And this casting was released last year. I think I have the regular version here somewhere. Let's see if I can grab it. Oh, here it is. So this is the regular release. But of course that one is still available too. Next to this one, got the tiny Bugatti logo in the grille and then these stripes on top. Highly doubt that French police has one like these, but you know, kind of a cool livery. And then this red taillight bar is a separate piece in plastic. Then we got the Volvo FH16 Performance. Pretty heavy piece. So all metal body, plastic base. So big chunky rubber tires. First time I see these rims too. It says Performance Edition on the side here, in the silver line. Nothing in the back. Performance line on top. Performance Edition on top there. Volvo logo in silver. Very detailed grille. That is plastic, so maybe part of the interior. And then the headlights painted silver. It's got a fifth wheel, so you could actually attach a trailer to it. Yeah, very nice detailed piece, very heavy. Love it. Cool. There's no side mirrors on it, I notice, but yeah, that's okay. Cars do have them, side mirrors. Yeah, so far all of them did. And then we continue in the catalog. So in June 2020 they released all of these, and here you can see that Audi RS5 Racing I was talking about. Unfortunately I was not able to grab that one, so I apologize for that. And then in September of 2020 they released all of these. So I was only able to grab the McLaren through Amazon, and the other three were provided by Diecast Dude, so thank you very much for that. By the way, talking about Diecast Dude, he did a review of this boat. If you want to see that, please link this video in the comment section, Diecast Dude, so people can click on that. Let's look at the cars. Mercedes-AMG GT4. So I paid $4.99 for this to Diecast Dude, even though he paid $5.99 for it. So yeah, don't know if you forgot about that, Diecast Dude. I still owe you €1, it seems. Very nice silver color. Doesn't seem to have an opening part. It did get the lensed headlights, so this is the only new model for 2020. It gets lensed headlights. That's kind of a bummer. So it's in a racing livery, so it's got tampos on top, on the window, here, pretty much everywhere. Very nicely detailed grille piece. Got some texture to it, so feels nice. In the back, the taillight's done. Mercedes star is present, but kind of hard to see on the silver. No license plate like they usually have. I think most of these had a license plate. Well, the Volvo truck didn't, but the other ones did. Just checking them, yeah. So far they all had a license plate. So this one did not get one. But at least it got the lensed headlights. Then we got the Ford Mustang GT. This one has the opening hood. It's got a black plastic part in there that is probably part of the interior. Doesn't open far enough to really get a good look at it, but it seems to be pretty detailed. Not color wise, because there's no paint on it, it's just a black plastic part, but molding wise seems pretty detailed. So we got the painted headlights, got the pony in the grille that is painted black. This one still has the license plate. Go faster stripes on top, but not on the back though. It's a bummer. But maybe it's like that on the real one. Well, I think it is, because I have a Majorette here next to me, and it's like that also. Trailer hitch is weird on a sports car. Nicely tempoed back part there. So, not going to put this away yet, because I want to be comparing this to the Majorette version. We got the McLaren Senna. This came from Amazon, as I said. So painted headlights again, McLaren logo, black painted part here in the front, in front of the windshield. This is details that are molded into the plastic roof part. Got these little windows here. There are actual windows. You can look through them. That's cool. Got the taillights done. The Senna name underneath the right taillight. Exhaust is not detailed. It's got McLaren in the middle there. It's kind of hard to tell. Seems to have the center screen detailed in the dashboard. That's nice. So yeah, all in all, not a bad version. Plastic wing on the back. And then the last one of the Sikus, the BMW M4 Racing 2016. BMW M Performance parts on the side with the number 4 and some black paint. Got the BMW colors on top. Painted headlights, unfortunately. Kidneys and BMW logo done. Interior wise, that's interesting. So there's only a driver's seat, and then next to the driver's seat there's something with a, some structure there. That's interesting. Not sure whether the real vehicle has just a flat spot in the back there. I'm guessing it would not have a back seat, but would it been closed up like that, like it is on this one? Not sure. Got that nice racing style steering wheel, like Knight Rider had. That's cool. And in the back we get the taillights and the M4 badge with the BMW logo. Big plastic wing with the M Power on it, and then the motorsport website on the rear window. Yeah, cool model. But I have one complaint about these new Siku models, and that is the fact that most of them don't get lensed headlights anymore. That is a bummer. And for this price point, I think they should have that, If you compare to Majorette, has the lensed headlights, has a little bit more metal here. The bottom part of this bumper is what you see in white is also metal. It's got the cyclonic wheels also in black, but Majorette also has suspension. Instead of the opening hood on the Siku, they have the opening doors. They don't have the silly trailer hitch. Looks pretty much the same in the back. The spoiler is a little bit taller. It's closed, so cannot see through. Doesn't have a rivet in the back like the Siku has. It has the clip in the bumper. I still use that. It's a racing version, the Majorette, so it's got some side decos too, and on the little bit more elaborated decos. So in the past, when the Siku had the lensed headlights, that kind of compensated for the lack of the suspension that the Majorette have. Of course, they have the rubber tires, something that the premium Majorette don't have. But it's Majorette has now two things more than the Siku does not have: the suspension and lensed headlights. So the only thing that Siku has to show for is the rubber tires, that they have more than the Majorette has. But the Majorette ones retail are 3 to 3.5 euro. These are almost 5. think that's getting a little bit pricey for what they are offering. That's just my opinion. Let me know what your opinion is about these in the comment section, but yeah, that's what I think. Either they should have the lensed headlights or lower their price, Siku. Oops, wrong way. And then also on Amazon I got some Schuco, because Muller also sells Schuco, so the ones that Muller has were priced down on Amazon too. So this is the VW T1 bus Polizei, German police, reduced from $9.95 to $7.31 with the Belgian VAT. So take a look at all of them, unscrew them off the base. Seem to be a little bit dusty. That's often the case. These boxes are not completely entirely closed. Dust can get in. So they had a bunch of Schuco. I only got the ones that were the cheapest, because you know, hopefully when the swap meets are allowed again, hopefully next year, I will be able to buy Schuco for affordable prices there too. I'm making the cars dirty that are on the parking lot. I'm going to wipe it down with the microfiber cloth here. So usually I buy my Schuco at swap meets for €5. So I don't want to be spending too much on these online. If I can, but you know, the between €7 and €8, that's an okay price for me. Could have gotten a lot more for under €10. Only the newest ones, the 2020 releases, were a little bit over €10. But you know, like I said, if I find them later on, maybe next year or the year after, for cheaper, I'm going to be bummed out, because you know, I'm a cheapskate, and so that's why I only got these 5, because as I've said before, I want to find all of them if I can, but you know, I'm not in a hurry. If I can find them in a few years time, that's okay too. So it's got the cherry on top. It says Polizei here on the roof. Lensed headlights, painted taillights. Also says Polizei on the back. So these are metal on metal, very heavy. Rubber tires, of course, authentic rims. Interiors are nicely detailed. 3 rows of seats also. And a little exhaust sticking out here, part of the metal base. Yeah, very nice. Also got this Citroen 2 Chevaux 2CV from a Bond movie. Don't ask me which one. Was the same price, 007. So the only example of a 2CV in the true 1/64 scale, as far as I know. So you got the bullet holes on the side. Interior is nice. There's not much of a dashboard, but it is accurate to the real vehicle. Just had some gauges, and that's it. Get the soft top, painted black, the chrome around the window. Lens taillights, that's a very nice touch. Also bullet holes in the back. Nice grey rims on it. Chrome headlights with the lenses in it. Separate piece for the grille. Indicators painted. Silver bumper, front and back. Cool. It's got different headlights than the other one I have, the Charleston version. You can see a little different style of headlights. The arms are a little bit longer on the 007 version. That's interesting. Then we got another bus, but in a stock version or a civilian livery. So VW T1 bus in Weiß and Rot, white and red that means in German. So same features as the police one, basically. It's got a lighter interior color-wise, so it shows off the details a little bit better. Put this tire back on here, just like that. Easy peasy. This one seems to have different details on the taillights. Yeah, see? They're two-tone on the red one, and they're just one solid color on the green one. Interesting. Then we got this Unimog. This one was a little bit more expensive. The Unimog U46 Feuerwehr, fire department. Got this little rubber band that needs to be taken off. I'm going to take it to the front because I don't want to snag the exhaust here. So I'm going to try to avoid that. So like that. So I'm guessing this comes off since it had a rubber band on it. Yep, there you go. So even the canopy is nicely detailed with the black dots on it. It's got the 112 European emergency number on it. So big chunky rubber tires. Even this one is metal on metal. The exhaust is a piece of plastic, but very nicely done. Just hangs there. Look at that. Have to be really careful when you wipe it down. Same spare tire that is wedged in between the chassis and the bed. Very nicely done. White fenders. And bumper 2, all metal. Lensed headlights. Seems to have a plastic piece for the grille. model name. Oh no, it says Unimog underneath the Mercedes star. This one's got 2 cherries. Got some other versions that only have 1 cherry on top. Again, nice interior. Got some silver paint on the fuel filler cap. And then even the taillights are plastic. So yeah, very nicely done. And the last one is a casting I did not have an example of yet. This is the Mercedes-Benz 200D Polizei, the Strich 8 or bar 8 model. A little bit dusty too. Just going to carefully wipe it down. Need to be careful for the Mercedes star in the front. So again, soft rubber tires, lens headlights with some orange paint in them for the indicators, Mercedes grille with the Mercedes star on top, Polizei all around, silver or chrome around the windows all around too, cherry on top. Not a lot of detail in the center console there, but there's some detail on the dashboard. Lens taillights too, 200D Mercedes star, the painted exhaust, part of the metal base. Bumpers are not separate pieces, they are part of the metal casting. And one side view mirror like they were in that day. So yeah, very cool. Glad to finally have an example of this model. Oh no, I'm lying. I do have another model. I forgot about that. I have the blue version for the THW. Yep, totally forgot about that one. Now it just dawned on me. Otherwise I would have gotten it on the parking lot, just like I did with all the other ones. So we're going to take a look at those to make some room here. So sorry for the shaky camera. So got these two that we just saw, and then I put the one next to it that I already had, but this one is a little bit different because it got the soft top, so it's actually a different casting. So nice to get a different version. This one is not a Schuco, it's a Norev, but you know, I wanted to have all of my 1/64 scale Citroen 2 chevaux next to one another in this video. So here you have them. The van version by Norev, and then two Schuco versions, the Charleston and the 007. Very cool. I know someone who's going to really like this. And then we got the Unimogs, also got 3 of those. So the blue THW one, it's the same livery as the Mercedes Bar 8 that I forgot about. Then we got the one with the snow shovel. I glued that back on, that had broken off in the packaging. So you can see they all have these, both of these have the 1 cherry on top. And then the fire department one has the 2 cherries on top. And then here in the back is the Polizei version of the Strich 8. So yeah, not a lot of cars this time on the parking lot, because I tend to only put the true 164 scale ones on there. So that's it for this video. I thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.